There we go. I think I'm live. Welcome, everybody, to your 30-minute flow. I'm echoing in my ear, so I'm just going to turn that off. There we go. Okay. We've got a 30-minute vinyasa flow. We're going to move and get everything kind of run through as quickly as probably we can fit it all in. So let's get started right away. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana as usual. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. We're going to take 3 cleansing breaths here just to get us into our practice. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Last long exhale through the mouth. Now you're going to continue to breathe. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Just continuing to ground ourselves. Take this time to pay attention to your body, to remember that the safest practice and the best practice is the one that you know feels good for you. No matter what I'm doing or anyone else is doing around you, the best practice is the practice you give yourself. So one more good inhale and a long exhale. And when you're ready, take your hands to the outsides of your knees, press your knees back up to center, tug your knees in, grabbing your wrists, forearms, or elbows, and give yourself a little rock back and forth if it feels good. Always my favorite. When you're ready, take your hands behind your knees, and we're going to do a few rolls up and down the mat. This doesn't have to look like anything. On your next roll, roll yourself up. Plant your hands, plant your feet, stretch your sit bones up to the sky, and step yourself back into downward facing dog. Take a minute to breathe here, walk your dog out. If you want to take a still dog, go ahead, take your still dog, pressing your hips up and back. If it feels better, stretch your hips out. And coming into a nice still downward facing dog. We're going to look forward, step up, so your feet come between your hands. And we're going to take our feet about hip width distance apart. A good measuring tool, take 2 fists, place them between your feet. That's about hip width distance. Grab your elbows, your forearms, and let's take a nice ragdoll. Deep bend in the knees, as deep as you'd like. We're just opening up the hamstrings. Let your head hang. If it feels good, you can take a little rock from side to side again. Just taking one more breath here, opening ourselves up. And if you're going side to side, come back to center. Release your hands to the mat and slowly roll your spine and come up to standing. Vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking them like little blocks. When you get to your shoulders, roll them up, back, and down, taking your shoulder blades down the back. Make sure your head comes into alignment over your spine. Step the toes together, a little gap in the ankles. Coming to the top of the mat if you need to. Take your hands out to the side. Coming into Tadasana. Let's take 2 breaths here. Take a minute to set your intention, anything you'd like to focus on, anywhere you'd like to focus your mind for now during your practice, or something you might need for the rest of the day. Inhale. Exhaling through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. On the next inhale, sweep your arms up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend that spine. You can take your hands to your shins in the halfway lift if it helps get your spine long and flat. Exhale, forward fold one more time. We're going to plant our hands. This time's a little bit different. We're going to step our right foot back, drop our right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, you're going to twist to your left. So twisting over that left knee. We're just here for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Lift that back right knee. We're going to plant our hands on either side of the left foot. Step it back to meet the right. Drop both knees this time into Ashtanga Namaskara. So inhale, lift the chin and the tailbone. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the chin and chest to the ground, shoulder blades down the back. Slide the thighs back. Inhale, coming up into Cobra as deep as you'd like to. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. You can press your hands or you don't have to press your hands. I like to press. Exhale, coming into Child's Pose. We're only here for one breath today, so inhale for one. Exhale for one. Inhale, coming up into Tabletop. Tuck your toes under if they're flat. Press your hips up, back, and down on the exhale. Look between your hands. Step your right foot between your hands. Step your left foot between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And long, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Doing it all on the left side. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands. Step the left foot back. Remember, dropping that knee right away. Inhale. Coming up into the low lunge. Exhale. Twist yourself to your right. Extending your arms out to the side, keeping the crown of the head long. And on your next inhale, sweeping your arms up, tucking those toes under, pressing the left leg back up again. Release your hands either side of the right foot. Step the right foot back. Drop the knees. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, chest and chin, reach up. Or tailbone and chin, reach up. Exhale, bend those elbows, come down. Slide the thighs back. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Child's Pose. One breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to tabletop. We're going to go into our sun salutations. Exhale, press your hips up, back, and down, or up and back, not down. Look forward, bend the knees, step your left foot between your hands, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step, float, or hop your feet this time, whichever you're ready for. Back, Chaturanga Dandasana. So that's high plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between the hands. Bend the knees. Step, float, or hop yourself between the hands again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. We're going to take a sun salutation B, Surya Namaskara B. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step, float, or hop. Coming through our vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right away, step the right foot between the hands, grounding through the back left foot. Inhale, warrior one, square those hips. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, coming through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same thing, left side. Step the left hand between the hands, ground through the back right foot. Inhale, warrior one, square the hips. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot steps back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Move through that nice and quick. From here, look forward. Step your right foot between your hands, inhaling into warrior two. From here, take a minute to ground. So one breath, inhale. Exhale, Make sure your knee is bent nice. On your next inhale, flip back, reaching for your. Okay, we're back. May or may not be back. We'll see. Where were we? We're extended right angle and you're still there. So we're planting our hands either side of that extended right angle. We're gonna step our right foot back. And of course, you're in plank, you're staying in plank. Technology doesn't always work the way we want it to. Okay, so we're in plank. We are going to bring our feet together. Slide your left hand in if you need to. We're going to rotate our body over onto our left hand, extending our right arm up into side plank. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. If you want to take any variations, tree, grabbing your big toe, you can. You're probably on your second exhale now. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Sweep your arm over that right ear. Place it back down on the ground. We're coming through our vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana on the exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're doing the same thing on the left-hand side. So step your left hand between your hands, coming into our warrior 1. Inhale into it. Exhale to ground. Make sure your left glute is squeezing in. Don't let your hips flare out. Grounding for 1 breath. Holding for 1 breath. And on your next inhale, flip the left palm, reverse the warrior. Reach your arm up and back. Get a really good stretch through this side body. And on the exhale, extended angle. So we are going to place our left forearm on our left thigh this time. Staying here if this is comfortable for you, or dropping your left hand to the ground. Or if you feel warm and you would like to, it's in your practice, feel free to take the bind. We're here for 2 more breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Release your hands to either side of your left foot. This time, planting your hands down, stepping your left foot back. We're coming into side plank on the right side. So shift your body over to that right foot, the blade of your right foot, lifting your arm up, taking whatever variation you took on the other side. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale for 1. Wrist. That was breath 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale, remember, extend that left arm over that left ear. Reach it down, coming through. Exhale through your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, press your hands back. We're going to come into a Gustasana. So again, feet hip width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Take a deep bend in the knees. Inhale, extend the spine long. Get as much length as you can. Exhale, keep that extension. Use your fingers and your toes to pull your crown down. As this happens, your sitting bones might stretch more up to the sky. Let your head hang loose, shoulder blades down the back, elbows are out. We're just going to hold it here a little bit longer, maybe 2 more breaths. And inhale for 3, or the second breath. And exhale. Make that exhale nice and long. Inhaling. We're going to come back up to standing. So take your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your body up to stand. Straight spine. Should have said that before we did that. You can come back to the center of the mat if you've gone off a little bit like I was at the back. And we're going to start our standing sequence with standing figure 4 pose. Can be called one-legged chair, can be called any number of things. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, I want you to lift your right leg up, bend it a little bit over to the side, bend your left leg down. So you've created like a little shelf for the top of your ankle to sit on your left, the top of your right ankle to sit on top of your left thigh. On the exhale, we've probably reached an exhale by now. I want you to sit back like you're sitting into a chair. Extend the spine, the tailbone back, the crown of the head up, and take it as deep as you want to, wherever it feels good. We're here for 3 breaths because this is such a good pose. Inhaling for 1. Exhaling for 1. Try and keep your gaze, your neck long. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. If you feel your arms are strained, try taking your pinkies and turning them just a little bit inward. Inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. From here, stand up a little bit, but don't let go of that right leg. Go ahead and wrap it over your left leg, wrapping the right thigh over the left thigh. Then take your right arm under your left arm, palms together, coming into eagle. We're holding it here just for 1 breath. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Slowly release that right leg from the left leg. We're moving into a warrior 3 with eagle arms. So extend the left leg back. Press the the arms toward the wall in front of you. We're here for 1 more breath. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Slowly release your hands. Remember, this can all be done with a block or a wall or a chair. Release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale. Extend the spine long as you can toward that wall. And then on the exhale, forward fold. We're coming into standing split. Does not matter how high this back leg goes. What matters is you are engaging your glutes. You are squeezing everything, which will let it lift higher. Use your fingertips, walk them back. Let them press you closer to that left leg. We're only here for 1 more breath. If you fall out, come back. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, release your legs back together. Big toes to touch, little gap in the ankle. Hands to the hips 1 more time. On the inhale, spine stays long, and we're coming up to standing. Whew, I hope that worked. On the other side now. If you stuck with me so far, you're awesome. Now we're going to switch to the left side. So we are going to come into that standing figure 4 pose. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Lifting the left leg up on the exhale, letting it tilt out just a little bit, bending your right leg so it creates that little shelf. Top of your left ankle meets the top of your thigh, right thigh. And on the exhale, you're going to squat down. Coming as low as feels good, wherever you want to. We're here for 3. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Remember, on the inhale, we're going to stand up, but don't let that left leg go down. We're going to wrap the left leg over the right, 1 wrap or 2, doesn't matter. Taking the left arm under the right arm, palms come to touch. Press the hands up to the sky, away from the head. And we're here for 1 breath, taking a nice deep squat, squeezing those thighs together, inhaling for 1. Exhale for 1. Keep the eagle arms. Coming into warrior 3, slowly unravel that leg, left leg. Coming into your warrior 3, extend the crown of the head long, extend the palms out. Left leg is strong, right leg is strong. We're here for 1 more breath. Inhale, exhale, and release your hands to the ground. Coming into that standing split on the other side. Inhale, spine is as long as you can get it, shoulders down the back. Exhale, fold. It burns. Exhaling, taking it a little bit closer. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze both legs. The more you squeeze them and work them, the higher they lift, but it doesn't matter how high they lift. Mine are by no means stretched all the way up to the sky. We're here for 1 more breath. Inhaling for 1. Exhaling for 1. Crown of the head's long, spine is long. Release that leg down to the mat. Inhale that halfway lift. Hands to the hips. Take an exhale. Inhale, coming up to stand. And my favorite way to go down to the mat, honestly, is Malasana. So we're going to take a quick Malasana, and then we're going to hit the mat and finish this up. So coming down, legs split about mat width distance apart, settling our tailbone right between those legs, elbows to the inner corners of our knees. We're here for just 1 breath. Inhale for 1. Spine is long and strong, shoulders down the back. Exhale for 1. Hands behind your bum. Sit yourself back. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Crown of the head extends long. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Again, bend your knees as much as you need to. Just make that connection between your hands and the soles of your feet, and it'll come slowly but surely. You will work your legs straight. Inhaling for, I have no idea what number this is, so 2 more. and exhale. Inhale. Long spine. Exhale. Forward fold if you can. Inhale, spine stays long. Coming up to sit. Let's take Janusharasana. Yeah, we're going to take our right leg into the inside of our left leg. And we're just going to forward fold over with this knee bent. So left leg is straight, right leg is in. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Exhale, same rules apply. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Forward fold, extending the crown of the head over that leg. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Spine stays long. Inhale, lift yourself up. Coming into on the left side, so bending the left leg in. Left leg touches the inside of the right thigh. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the bottom of that right foot. Make sure the pinky toe turns in. Exhaling to fold. Inhale to lengthen, shoulders down the back. Let those elbows pull you back if you need to. Exhaling to fold. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, keeping the spine long. Coming back up to sitting. You know what? We've got 5 minutes left. So we're going to take a Baddha, which is the same pose we do when we start lying down, but this time we're sitting up. We are taking the soles of our feet together, knees splay out, kind of like a butterfly. This can be called butterfly position. You can take your soles together or thumbs to the balls of the feet and peel them open like a book. It presses the knees farther down. Doesn't matter, whatever feels better for you. Inhaling, spine goes long. Exhale, extend the crown of the head long, extending your whole top body long at the same time that you're extending it forward. I like to keep my hands on my toes. It gives me a little leverage to pull myself forward. If you're more comfortable, you can take your forearms to the ground and keep going. I just like the extra pull. If you're still up here, stay here. And if your knees are way up here, take your thumbs, peel open the book, and let your elbows press your knees down. You know, sometimes even when you think you're pretty far down, it feels good to do that and just get them a little bit farther. We're here for one more breath. Inhaling, spine is long, shoulders down the back. Exhaling, bending through those hips, reaching to wherever's comfortable. Don't push it too far. On the inhale, extend the spine long, reach your body back up to sitting, and then we're going to come back onto the back. So from here, you can take a bridge or a wheel. Doesn't matter, whatever's in your practice. If you're taking, we're just 3 breaths here. If you're taking a bridge, you're staying with me. If you're taking a wheel, you know what to do. Heels of the feet touch the tips of the middle finger or wherever feels good to you. That's a good marker for me. I like to move it up just a tiny bit more because I'm short. Place your hands up by your ears if you're taking it into a wheel. Remember, you can turn your fingers a little bit so that your elbows tuck right in, and then get into your position, pressing through the heels, coming into bridge for me. Wheels know what to do. Inhale, lift your tailbone, extend your tailbone up to the sky, and exhale. Feel free to clasp your hands, wiggling the shoulders underneath the shoulders, inhaling for 2, exhaling for 2. Keeping the tailbone long, pressing it up to the sky. Inhale for 3, exhale for 3. From here, release your shoulders if you tuck them under in bridge, and very, very slowly, starting with your head if you're in wheel, working slowly through your spine, rolling your body back down to where you started. We're going to take it into our final inversion. Usually I like to do a headstand and then I like to come into a shoulder stand. Today, we're going to take it into legs up an imaginary wall. And because my shoulder stand was so very pathetic in my last video, I'm actually going to take it farther into a shoulder stand. So stay here if you're happy here. Stay here the whole time. If you'd like to take it farther into a shoulder stand, plant your hands either side of your body and take it into a Halasana first. So we're rolling our body up so our toes come above our head. They might touch, they might not. Mine usually do a little bit better on my way down. You can bend your knees, whatever feels better. From here, take your hands to your back. And then if you're comfortable with this, begin to extend your feet up to the sky, keeping the spine long, making the legs straight. We're here for 2 more breaths. Inhale for 1. Use those hands to support the back, keeping the shoulders down if you can. And inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. I think I did a better job that time. I certainly hope so. Exhaling, releasing our body back through Halasana. Placing your hand over time. If it feels good, bend your knees. Take ear pressure pose. Coming back into Halasana, straightening those legs. This is plow pose. And then slowly, using your hands as brakes, roll your feet back down. We're going to pass through and meet everybody in legs up an imaginary wall, Viparita Karani. And releasing our legs back down to the floor. We're going to take our final twist and then Shavasana. And I'm going to be over by just a minute or two, but take your right leg, just like we did in eagle legs. You're wrapping your right leg for twisted roots. Press your left leg down, lift your hips up to the right side, swing them, and then release your legs over to the left side. You can have your arms out, you can have them cactus, whatever feels good to you. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. If you feel anything uncomfortable, reposition yourself. If you feel a good stretch, breathe into wherever you feel the good stretch for your final breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, return your knees to center. Realign your hips. Left leg goes over the right leg this time. Press down through that right heel. Lift the hips, scooch them over to the left side, and then drop your knees to the right side. Inhaling for 1. Exhaling for 1. Remember, this should feel good. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. I could stay here for ages, but we're going to move our knees back to center. Re-square our hips. Unravel our legs. Place our feet flat on the ground. Slide them out. Take any adjustments you need to take to make yourself comfortable, and we are in Shavasana. Again, last time I said this would be a 1 or 2 minute Shavasana, and I think it was a lot longer. So any adjustments, make any wiggles, let it all release. And we're just here for a short Shavasana. 1 big inhale in, and 1 big long exhale out as the last breath that we control. And then from there on, let your body take control of the breath again. Release everything. Let your body melt into the mat. Do a quick body scan. Toes, feet, shins, knees, thighs. Release anything that feels clenched up or tight. Hips, stomach, glutes, back, hands, forearms, elbows, biceps, shoulders, upper back, collarbone area, neck, chin, jaw, cheekbones, eyes, forehead, top of the head, back of the head. Make sure it is all melting back down toward the mat. Absorbing the practice you just did. Take 1 more minute here, or second. And if you're ready, if you're not ready, ignore me, mute me, whatever you'd like to do. If you are ready, take some movement in your toes, your hands, your ankles, your fingers. Start to move more and more of your body. Take a nice good morning stretch if it feels good. And tuck your legs up, coming into a nice little ball. Maybe give it a little wiggle. Roll to the right side or the left side, whichever feels more natural today. Take 1 breath here. And on your next inhale, press yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes still closed. Hands at heart center. Take 1 long inhale and 1 long exhale. So exhale, 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 and deep inhale. Long exhale, any way you like, through the mouth, through the nose. Hands come to forehead. Fold your body over. Again, take 1 second just to glance at your own body.
thinking about the hard work you did and how much better you're going to feel the rest of your day.
Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope it was a good practice for you, and we'll see each other soon.